Alright guys, good morning. Welcome to First Aid. I'll be your instructor, Mr. Noonan. The first thing we're going to talk about today are minor cuts. The first thing you're going to do when you have a victim with a minor cut is you're going to apply pressure to stop the bleeding. After you stop the bleeding, we're going to take gentle soap and warm water, and we're going to gently clean away the blood that's now dried around the cut. And then we're going to apply antibiotic cream to prevent infection of the cut. We're going to put a sterile bandage on top just to make sure that no other things can get inside. Alright guys, so once you apply the bandage, we're just going to take some precautionary measures. And if the cut's a little deep, or it's from an animal or a human bite, or if it's over an area that looks like it's going to be opened up a lot, first thing you want to do is call a healthcare provider just to make sure that someone who's more trained will take a look at it, make sure that it's all okay, and have the person checked out. And that's another thing. If the person isn't going to go see a healthcare provider, just check in on them maybe at the end of the day or the next day or like the end of the next week. Just make sure that nothing's happened, that the person's checking up on the cut, taking off the bandage, applying new ointment to prevent infections, and then applying a new bandage on top. Alright guys, since this is so important, I'm just going to give you guys a brief quiz just to ask each person one question. Jason, what's the first step when you find a cut on a victim?
First step is you want to apply pressure to stop the bleeding.
Alright Mike, so Jason gave us the first step, right? So what's the second step?
You want to clean and protect the wound.
That's correct. Alright, thank you Mike. Max, can you tell us the third step? Max?
What do you want?
What's the third step when you find a victim with a minor cut?
I don't know. Why would you ever need to use this stuff anyway?
That's the attitude that's going to screw you over one day. Here, I'll give you a great example. Say Jason's working out downstairs in the locker room.
Ah! Oh my God! What did you do?
Oh, I gotta go get help.
I broke my arm.
Don't worry, dude. Help's on the way. Here he is.
Jason, what happened?
I broke my arm lifting weights. It hurts. It hurts.
Alright, the first thing we want to do is assess the scene. Alright, it's safe. So, Max, call 911. Okay, now check for broken bones. Alright, we checked the scene, everything's okay, but he probably broke his arm. So, to reduce swelling, we're going to put ice on it or elevate it. Let's help him out.
Now, you want to immobilize the arm by tying a tourniquet. So first, what you do is slip one end of the bandage under your arm and the other over your shoulder. Next, you want to bring the other end of the sling over your other shoulder and lift up the bottom end so that it is cradling the injured arm. Lastly, you want to tie the ends of the sling behind your neck.
Now you want to see a healthcare professional and follow up with him on how your arm is doing. Thank God I took Mr. Noonan's first aid class.
So that's an example, Max, of when you would need the real-life skills that you learned today in first aid class.
Alright guys, after you stop the bleeding, alright, stop it first. Alright guys, after we stop the bleeding, we're going to take like a sterile wipe and we're going to wipe the area. We're going to clean it so that it's not going to get infected. After we clean it, we're going to apply a bandage.